Imagine waking up in the morning, stretching your arms, and the very first thing you feel is pain. Your knees are stiff, your fingers won't move easily, and simple tasks like holding a cup or climbing a few steps feel harder every single day. If this sounds familiar, you are not alone. Millions of older adults experience this exact pain every morning. But here's the good news. Arthritis does not mean your life must slow down. With a few simple habits, the right foods, and gentle daily exercises, you can reduce pain, improve movement, and bring back the comfort you once enjoyed. Welcome to today's video, where we talk about one of the most common health issues faced after the age of 60, arthritis. Whether you're experiencing aching joints, swollen fingers, stiff knees, or difficulty walking, this video is designed to help you understand what is happening inside your body and what you can do today to start feeling better. Over the next few minutes, we'll break down arthritis in a simple, easy-to-understand way. We'll talk about the types of arthritis, early warning signs, foods that heal and foods that harm, daily habits that make the pain worse, safe chair exercises, and finally, when you should see a doctor. Stay with me until the end, because each chapter builds on the next, and even one small change can make a big difference in your daily comfort. Arthritis simply means inflammation of the joints. Our joints are the places where two bones meet, like the knees, shoulders, hips, and fingers. When these joints begin to lose their natural cushioning or become inflamed, movement becomes painful. Many people believe arthritis is just a part of aging, but that's not fully true. While aging increases the risk, arthritis is also influenced by lifestyle, diet, old injuries, and even stress. Think of your joints like a door hinge. If it dries out, gets rusty, or is used incorrectly, it starts to creak and hurt. The same thing can happen inside your body. There are more than 100 types of arthritis, but for older adults, two types are the most common: osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. Osteoarthritis is what most seniors experience. It happens when the protective cartilage, the soft, smooth cushion between your bones, slowly wears down over time. When this cushion becomes thin, the bones begin to rub against each other. That's why movements become painful, joints feel stiff, and sometimes a grinding or cracking sound is heard. Think of it like the brake pads of a car wearing out. After years of use, the friction increases and the ride becomes rough. That's exactly how osteoarthritis feels inside your joints. Rheumatoid arthritis, on the other hand, is very different. It's not caused by age or wear and tear. Instead, it's an autoimmune condition, meaning the body's own immune system mistakenly attacks the joints. This leads to swelling, heat, and pain, often in small joints like fingers and wrists. The pain can come and go, but flare-ups can be intense. Unlike osteoarthritis, which usually affects one side more than the other, rheumatoid arthritis often affects both sides symmetrically. For example, pain in both knees or swelling in both hands. Understanding the difference between these two types is important, because the way you manage them can be slightly different. Osteoarthritis improves greatly with exercise, weight control, and joint protection, while rheumatoid arthritis needs early diagnosis and proper medical care. But the good news is, many natural lifestyle changes help both conditions. Many seniors ask, why am I getting arthritis now, after 60 or 65? The answer is simple. Our bodies naturally change as we age, and these changes affect our joints. Over the years, the cartilage that protects your bones becomes thinner. The fluid inside your joints, which works like oil in a machine, starts to decrease. The muscles surrounding your joints may also weaken, placing more pressure on the bones. All of these changes make the joints more vulnerable. But aging isn't the only reason. Old injuries like a fall, a knee twist during youth, or even heavy physical work done for years can return as arthritis pain later in life. Excess body weight is another major cause, because every extra kilogram puts additional pressure on your knees and hips. Genetics also play a role. If your parents or grandparents had arthritis, your risk is naturally higher. Finally, lifestyle habits such as sitting too long, lack of exercise, poor posture, or smoking can accelerate joint damage. The important thing to remember is this: arthritis is not just a result of age. It's a combination of aging and lifestyle. And the lifestyle part is something you can take control of starting today. Arthritis doesn't appear suddenly. It develops slowly, and the body gives multiple warning signs along the way. One of the earliest signs is morning stiffness, that uncomfortable feeling when you wake up and your joints feel tight, heavy, or difficult to move for the first few minutes. This stiffness usually improves as you start walking around, but over time it may last longer and return more often. Another common warning sign is joint swelling. You may notice that your fingers look puffy, your knees appear larger than usual, or your joints feel warm when touched. Even a small amount of swelling is a sign that inflammation is happening inside. Some people experience clicking or grinding sounds when they move, especially in the knees. While sounds alone don't always mean trouble, when they come with pain and stiffness, they can be an early indicator of cartilage wear. Reduced flexibility is also a key sign. You may find it harder to bend down, turn your neck fully, or squat like you used to. Many seniors report that simple tasks like opening jars, climbing stairs, or standing up from a chair begin to feel uncomfortable. Pain that gets worse after activity but improves with rest is another classic symptom of osteoarthritis. Meanwhile, pain that feels sharper in the morning and eases through the day may be linked to rheumatoid arthritis. Recognizing these signs early is important, because early intervention through food, movement, and lifestyle changes can slow down the progression and reduce long-term pain. Many older adults unknowingly make small daily mistakes that quietly increase arthritis pain. One of the biggest mistakes is sitting for long hours. When you sit in one position watching TV, reading, or using the phone, the joints become stiff, circulation slows, and inflammation increases. Long sitting also weakens the supporting muscles, which means the joints carry more load than they should. Another common mistake is using the joints incorrectly, such as putting extra pressure on the knees when standing up, bending forward too much while lifting light objects, or climbing stairs with poor posture. These small habits, repeated daily, slowly worsen joint damage over time. Wearing old or unsupportive footwear is another hidden cause, especially for knee and hip arthritis. Shoes that lack cushioning force the joints to absorb the full impact of every step. Diet also plays a big role, yet many people ignore it. Eating too much sugar, fried foods, packaged snacks, and heavy red meat can dramatically increase inflammation in the body. Even if the pain isn't felt immediately, these foods create long-term swelling inside the joints. Another overlooked mistake is skipping movement because of pain. While rest is important, avoiding movement completely actually makes the joints stiffer and muscles weaker, which increases pain later. Finally, stress and poor sleep also worsen arthritis because they increase inflammation levels throughout the body. Many seniors experience more pain on days when they sleep poorly or feel anxious. The good news is that once you understand these daily mistakes, you can begin to replace them with simple, joint-friendly habits that make a big difference in pain relief. When it comes to arthritis, what you eat can be just as important as the exercises you do. Some foods naturally calm inflammation inside the body, helping your joints feel lighter, more flexible, and less painful. One of the best foods for arthritis relief is fatty fish, such as salmon, sardines, and mackerel. These fish are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are powerful inflammation fighters. Even eating them 2 times a week can make a noticeable difference in joint stiffness. Next on the list is turmeric, the golden spice found in almost every kitchen. Turmeric contains curcumin, a compound widely studied for its strong anti-inflammatory effects. Adding a pinch of turmeric to warm milk, lentils, or soups daily can help reduce swelling and ease pain. Ginger is another natural anti-inflammatory hero. A small piece of fresh ginger in tea or meals can soothe joint discomfort from the inside out. For everyday meals, include dark leafy greens such as spinach, kale, and broccoli. These vegetables are packed with antioxidants that help protect your joints from further damage. Berries like blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries are also powerful because they provide vitamin C and plant compounds that lower inflammation levels. Even a handful of berries a day can help. Another great choice is extra virgin olive oil. It contains oleocanthal, a natural compound with pain-reducing properties similar to some anti-inflammatory medicines. Replacing regular cooking oil with olive oil is a simple switch that brings a big benefit. And finally, nuts, especially walnuts and almonds, support joint health thanks to their healthy fats, protein, and minerals. Eating more of these foods doesn't just reduce pain. It also strengthens the joints and supports overall health, making daily movement easier and more comfortable. Just as some foods reduce inflammation, others can make arthritis symptoms worse, sometimes within hours. One of the biggest culprits is sugar. Sodas, sweets, pastries, and sugary snacks increase inflammation throughout the body, leading to more swelling around the joints. Many seniors notice their pain increases after eating too many sweet foods, but they don't connect the cause. Another major trigger is fried and processed foods items like fast food, fried chicken, packaged chips, and deep-fried snacks. These foods contain unhealthy oils that promote inflammation and increase joint stiffness. Excess red meat, especially processed meats like sausages or beef patties, can also worsen inflammation due to their high saturated fat content. For some people, white breads, white rice, and refined flour can trigger more pain because they quickly spike blood sugar levels, leading to increased inflammation. Additionally, too much salt found in packaged soups, instant noodles, pickles, chips, and processed foods can cause water retention and swelling around the joints. Alcohol, especially beer, may also worsen arthritis for some people because it increases inflammation and places extra stress on the liver, which plays a role in regulating toxins and inflammation in the body. Avoiding these foods doesn't mean giving them up completely, but reducing them and replacing them with the anti-inflammatory foods mentioned earlier can dramatically improve joint comfort and overall energy. One of the most effective ways to relieve arthritis pain is gentle, daily movement. And the best part is, you don't even need to stand or use a gym. Chair exercises are perfect for older adults because they reduce pressure on your knees, hips, and spine while still strengthening muscles and improving flexibility. Start with seated leg lifts. Sit tall, straighten one leg, hold for a few seconds, then lower it slowly. Repeat with the other leg. This strengthens the quadriceps, which support your knees and reduce joint pain. Next, try seated marches. Lift your knees one at a time as if you're marching, keeping your back straight. This improves circulation and warms up the hip joints. For your arms and shoulders, seated arm raises help maintain mobility. Raise your arms slowly to the side or above your head, then lower gently. You can also add light resistance like a water bottle to build strength over time. Seated torso twists help maintain flexibility in the spine and reduce stiffness. Finally, simple ankle rotations, lifting one foot slightly and rotating it clockwise and counterclockwise can improve blood flow and reduce swelling in your feet and ankles. The key is consistency. Even 5 to 10 minutes daily can reduce stiffness, improve mobility, and make daily tasks much easier. Always move slowly, listen to your body, and stop if you feel sharp pain. Protecting your joints doesn't stop when you leave your chair. Many daily activities like walking, cleaning, and lifting light objects can strain sensitive joints if done incorrectly. When walking, wear well-cushioned shoes with good arch support and try to walk on even surfaces. Avoid carrying heavy loads in one hand. Instead, distribute weight evenly or use a small backpack to protect your spine and knees. Maintaining a slightly bent knee while walking can also reduce stress on the joint cartilage. During housework, simple adjustments make a huge difference. For example, use a stool while cooking or folding laundry to avoid standing too long. When lifting light objects, bend your knees and keep your back straight, rather than bending at the waist. Even small habits, like keeping frequently used items within easy reach, reduce unnecessary stretching and twisting that can worsen joint pain. Over time, these small changes prevent flare-ups and make daily life more comfortable. While lifestyle changes, diet, and exercises can greatly improve arthritis, it's important to know when professional help is needed. If you notice sudden swelling, severe pain, or redness in the joints, do not ignore it. Pain that persists for weeks despite exercise and anti-inflammatory foods should also prompt a visit to your doctor. Warning signs like fever, unexplained weight loss, or joint deformity can indicate a more serious type of arthritis or another underlying condition. Consulting a healthcare professional early ensures proper diagnosis and treatment. Doctors can recommend medications, physical therapy, or joint injections that complement your lifestyle changes. Remember, early intervention slows progression, reduces pain, and helps you maintain independence longer. Arthritis is common, but it doesn't have to control your life. By eating anti-inflammatory foods, avoiding triggers, moving gently every day, and protecting your joints, you can reduce pain and stay active. Small, consistent steps make the biggest difference. Start today, listen to your body, and take charge of your joint health. Share this video with a friend or family member who struggles with joint pain and comment below which tip you'll try first. And that's a complete guide to managing arthritis, naturally for seniors. Remember, arthritis may be common, but it doesn't have to stop you from living an active, joyful life. By understanding your joints, recognizing early warning signs, eating the right anti-inflammatory foods, avoiding triggers, and adding gentle daily exercises, you can take control of your joint health and reduce pain over time. Start small, pick one exercise, add one anti-inflammatory food, or adjust one daily habit. Over weeks and months, these small steps add up to big improvements in your mobility and comfort. And always listen to your body. If pain worsens, don't hesitate to consult your doctor. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with friends or family members who struggle with joint pain, and subscribe for more senior health tips. Comment below and tell us which tip you're going to try first. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you for watching, and here's to healthier, happier joints every single day.